I'm doing my best over here.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we'll do this the same way we always do it. We'll start off with a little slideshow. We got a couple things. We'll talk about BDOA, and then we'll just get into an open chat and hang out, discuss, and see what's going on. That sound all right to everyone? Thumbs up from the spaceman. I'm drinking the Father's again. It's the last one that he sent me. I don't know if anyone else got some, but it's pretty good. What's up, Claudia?
Hi.
How you doing?
Laura's over here too. Laura and Frank
You got
together.
right on. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, you can't see it.
All right.
This is loud as it gets.
Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah. Yes.
Cool. Get this out of the way. All right, so start off with just a little bit of membership and growth. So from June, we had 228 members join. We were looking for 300 again. We're going to have that goal for July as well. 228 is not too bad. Pretty happy with that. And so far in July, we've had 70 new members. So we're approximately 23% of the way to our goal for July. So we're up to 3,275 members, and we are rocking and rolling. So I'm pretty happy with that so far. I'm hoping maybe by like September, we'll get to that 5,000 mark. And I kind of have an idea of what I want to do with that. So hopefully we'll be able to get there, and then we'll have kind of like a big event that we'll try to get stuff across the map. So this I did a couple days ago. All these red circles, I've made one of these before, but these are all where we have members throughout the entire country. It's filling in quite nicely. We don't have very many people over here in kind of like the Midwest area, but a lot on the East Coast, Florida, Texas, of course, California, and then like in the New York area, there's a lot of people. So depending on where you are, there's probably more and more everyday members close to you guys. So this kind of helps if you guys want to start checking out and see if a chapter is viable in your area. That is, of course, one of our big goals for this year is trying to get those chapters going. So this is, oops. So you can see the member count for each state, depending on where you guys are. Have a look. Texas is our second biggest with 264. California has 354, our biggest one. And third place, what are we looking at here? Michigan has 146. I think Michigan's Pennsylvania, 158. So not doing too bad. Pretty happy. And then this other map that we have right here is all of the different chapters that we have. So we're up to 8 chapters. We have a 9th one on the way, just waiting for the paperwork. And that will be in Pennsylvania. So Keith, I know you're from Pennsylvania and you've been trying to push for a chapter. I'm not sure how far away you are from them, but that's something that we can talk about and hopefully.
You know what city it is?
I can look once we get into the open discussion, and then I'll let you know because I forgot. So, but in our chapters, we're doing all right. I mean, we got over 300, 400 members that are in chapters right now. So about 10%. I would love to see that much higher. But like I said, as we continue to grow, we'll have more opportunities for building these chapters. A lot of people email me. So if you're in this chat, if you're in this meeting and you've emailed me, email me back, because a lot of times you guys kind of fall off and then I don't hear from you. I rely on a lot of the groundwork, especially for starting chapters, from you guys. It's not something I can really build by myself. We need a leader in that kind of area, and then we can start working together. So let's think. A couple of things that we did last month. So here in Oregon, we did a hot dog eating contest. We had 11 contestants. We did a 4-minute hot dog eating contest, and the winner ate 13 hot dogs in 4 minutes, which was disgusting. Only had one person throw up, so that's good. And everyone else had a blast. We worked with the bar directly, so we had dollar beers all day. which all the cans that we used or that people bought, we built the beer can pyramid, which we did win. So that was cool. We'll be getting the championship plaque back. That'll be that's in the mail right now. Tyler sent it over to me. So looking forward to that. But these are the types of things that you can kind of do when you have a chapter. You can set up these events, work with bars so you can get discounts. And then we did a cornhole tournament as well. And then we also used, so all the cans that we used, plus all the cans that were brought in by members and other people in the community, we donated all that money to a local charity. So this is kind of like what the power of having a chapter is. It really helps you leverage the weight of the community and then start giving back to the membership and the members in the area. So this is something you can definitely do. Our newest chapter was San Jose. So Benjamin is the president of that chapter. He just started, I think he just got approval maybe 4 or 5 days ago. So we did add a new chapter, which is really cool. Now we're up to 2. We got 2 in California, and then we have 2 in West Virginia now, which is great. But I would love to see these start spreading across to other members. So for the July events, we have the 250 beer poster, which Tyler, if you could drop that link into the chat. I would ask all of you guys, if you haven't submitted a photo, please do submit a photo. We're trying to get to 250. So we have 50. I know this says 44. I made this yesterday. We are up to 52 members that have submitted a photo. So all you got to do is do a selfie with your card and a beer, whatever beer, it doesn't matter. And then just submit it into that link that Tyler's putting into the chat. And then once we get at the end of the month, I will be making a poster with all of our pictures on it. And then one winner, maybe I might do a couple winners, a couple random winners will get that free poster. Thank you, Sir Craig. I see you already submitted. Cool. So please, you guys submit as well, or tell your friends, other members. I would love to reach this 250 and see 250 different people on it. So it's going to be kind of like, this is another one that we did a while ago. This was for 1,000 members. I don't know if you guys can see it all right, but everyone submitted different photos and we made this big poster out of it. So we'll be doing something similar to this. It'll just have way more members. So please do submit. That would be awesome. July also, Beer Drinks of America will be turning 2 years old on July 24th. So that is pretty exciting. Planning something for the birthday. And if you guys have ideas or you guys want to do something, please let me know for that. So a couple other July things. So we added a women's only Facebook group. So Tyler, if you could drop that into the chat as well. That is for women only. So if you'd like to join that, please do. Marlisa is the one that is running that. She's from Oregon. She's absolutely wonderful, super friendly. So you'll have a good place to hang out and connect. So join that. We also have the military and veteran Facebook group, which Savannah, not Spaceship Savannah, but the other Savannah, not sure if you're in the meeting. She's running that and she's been doing a great job there. So Tyler, if you want to drop that one into the chat for people as well. If you are a military, active military, a veteran, some sort of related to that kind of sector, go ahead and join that and then connect with Savannah and then the rest of the members in that group. That would be great. We got these QR stickers. This is one thing that we did talk about in the last meeting. So he doesn't have a name yet, so we call him Mr. Beer. We'll be voting on his name eventually, but we got the QR stickers that I know a lot of people are asking for. So we have a bunch of these, which is really cool. Lanyards. Let me grab one. I totally forgot to grab one. I'll have to show it in a bit. Totally spaced. There it is. So we got these BDOA lanyards as well. Bud, the bartender, I saw that. So this was something else that people are asking for, especially I know from Michigan, they were asking. So it's got the card holder here, and then it's got Beer Drinks of America on the lanyard. So these stickers, the lanyard, those are all on the website. Those are for sale. So check those out. And then another thing people are asking for was sweatshirts. So I did order some sweatshirts, and hopefully be getting those in the coming weeks. For the stack of stickers, they are, for one, it's like $3.99. You can get 10 for $19.99. Always free shipping with everything. So I'll make sure to throw in a couple extra if you guys order now. I'll throw the link in a little bit later, and you can get some of those. For the lanyard, $12.99, free shipping. So I can throw those links in a little bit as well. Savannah, are you in the chat? Not Spaceship Savannah.
Yes, Savannah Ferguson is here.
Nice, Savannah Ferguson. So she is running the military Facebook group, like I said. She was also reached out to me. She would love to see more designs, and she had one of her friends give us some of these drafts. So Savannah, if you could talk maybe a little bit, introduce yourself, and then talk about the military group, and then we can talk about some of these designs and at least give your friend a shout.
I got you. My name is Savannah Ferguson. I was born and raised in Tampa, Florida. I'm a big Tampa fan of everything. I've lightning box here. I think I got decoration somewhere. Tampa everything. I can always shoot the shit about sports. I was active duty Air Force for 6 years. I just got out a year ago, and then I joined the Air National Guard. So please, I know that I know the military struggle. I know I probably don't look like it. I've deployed 24 times. I've heard it all. So don't try and have a dick measuring contest with me. If you do join the military Facebook, I'm teasing you guys. And then also, I'm currently getting my master's right now. So I just asked, I asked one of the art students. I tried to look for the one with the bluest hair, and I said, "Can you please get me some concept art for this little social group I'm in?" So she's like, "Okay, I'll get you concept art." So obviously, I know that this looks like, you know, they did on like Microsoft Paint or whatever, but they're like an actual graphic design. So I was gonna say we should vote on one of these guys, and then I think that this would be good for merch. I'm not trying to redesign Hayden's logo. I like how simple it is personally, but definitely I think that we should have a funner logo to put on merch. Attracts more people. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I want to put like on the Facebook, put like a poll for which one you like the most. So.
So thank you, Savannah. You guys can also just vote now if you want. If you want to say which ones you like, maybe pick a couple, 2 or 3, and then Savannah or I will post a poll for the greater community if they're not here currently. Yeah. And then me and her will continue to work together. So I would love to get more shirts, more designs, whatever they might be. So some of these are looking pretty good. I definitely like a lot of these. So yeah. Just kind of nominate which ones you guys like, and then we can talk about it a little bit later.
Yeah, I tried to. Like I said, I'm Hayden. I'm glad that I caught you because I'm trying to not use AI generated stuff just because it looks kind of, you know, gay, right? So, I was like, let me support us. Let me support like a college student. I told her, I was like, this would be huge to you. Like, I showed her that ad that you run on Facebook. I'm like, at this point, the social group has like 3,000 people. I don't know how many people have seen that ad. So, you know, that's something you put on your resume. Glad we can support someone doing this. So,
yeah, more than ChatGPT not being cool or like AI not being cool, I would rather give back to the community. So, like having one of your personal friends or whoever it might be, I'd rather give back to the artist than just to AI. So, of course, if there's other people out there that are interested in maybe throwing up some concepts and all that, feel free to hit me up. But I like what Savannah and her friend have going. What is your friend's name? Or do you know her Instagram?
Yeah, so I'll try and give her Instagram. Her name is, so like I said, her name is like Dahlia. She's a super quiet, like social person. She's like one of those people. I told her, I'm like, hey, do you want to join in? She's like, I don't really know. She's one of those people. She's like into magic and shit. Like she's like a broke college art student, and all of her money goes to like that Magic the Gathering, whatever the hell. I don't know. I don't play personally. No offense to anyone that does. She's one of those types, but yes, I'll tell all the love that she's getting from this. She'll be stoked.
Cool. Thank you so much, Savannah. Let's see where we're at here. So that was just a quick run through. I kind of wanted to go through all that. So we'll just open it up to discussions. If you guys want me to go back to any of these slides and check them out, if you have questions, yeah, we'll just get going from here, and I'll hang out and have a good time. So I do want to make one last little thing as I close this up. So Raymond, he produced these for our chapter presidents. So they're kind of like little, they're not little by any means. We got these necklaces here. They got the little BDOA plaque. So that's pretty cool. He hooked me up with a shirt. And then we have other wall placards and everything like that. These are 3D printed. That they are. So shout out to Raymond for doing this. If you want to comment, Raymond, maybe say a little something, and then why you wanted to make these and what your kind of ideas behind all this.
So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to go through and produce a product for the community at whole. I do apologize. I'm currently 13 deep from 4 o'clock EST. And all I'm trying to do, I'm trying to produce something at home to where I don't have to work as much. And effectively, it's my contribution to the BDOA community as a whole. I would like to produce the necklaces and placards for anyone that has a small business. So for anyone that has a small business, email me, reach out to me, and I would love to go through and produce one of those for you. That way you can have something that you can present to you, to any of the tournaments that you may be part of, farmers markets, anything of that nature. I would love to go through and do that, because one thing that I do like to do is promote small business in any capacity. So it's my way of being able to get your brand out and going. And for the Beer Drinkers of America crew, it's honestly something that I thought would be a great idea to be able to give out to all the chapter members that are out there.
I'm definitely on.
I think you're muted.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. Appreciate that, Raymond. Thank you so much. I do like that we are trying to give back to the community, and that's what kind of I would like to do with Beer Drinkers of America, is bring in other businesses, small businesses, and have this kind of like as a network thing that we can reach out and support each other in as well. So I do like the direction you're going with, Raymond. Thank you so much. Charlie, I do see your hand. Before we jump into that, I just want to open it up to Tyler and see if Tyler has any comments or if he has any notes, news, whatever he would like to say.
No, I think you guys are doing great so far. Obviously, like Hayden said, we're doing well in the growth aspect. Chapters seem to be coming along very well. Of course, we're always looking for new additions. So if you guys are interested in that, let us know. Also, make sure you are following the Facebook page, the Instagram, all that stuff. Of course, every Friday, Hayden will throw trivia out on the Instagram, so you guys get a chance to do some cool stuff there. We're doing a lot of different things. We've had a lot of cool meetings, and I think the vision and the future is it's going to pleasantly shock some of you guys. So just stay on the social media, start paying attention to the posts, interacting with them, and hope you guys enjoy what we got coming.
Thanks, Tyler. So yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, Tyler is kind of overseeing the whole chapter development. He's helping me extensively with that. So he's been a great resource. And if you guys reach out to me, I will connect you guys together. So you'll be talking and working with Tyler. He's got a great idea and vision for chapters and how we can continue to grow them. So make sure you guys reach out to him whenever you might need. Tyler is the man. That is correct, Raymond. Charlie.
So maybe this might be a direction I might point to Raymond as well here. A while back ago, when I first joined the Minnesota chapter, as that started here, I figured I'd give a little crack with my 3D printer, and I actually created these little coasters, just simple coasters, and this has the emblem and blaze and everything on that. So that might be something worth maybe giving out to any new member coming out in the community. And they're very easy to make. I do have the STL file that if anyone's interested in Sorry. If anyone has a 3D printer, I can give you the STL file.
If you have the STL file, I'm going to go ahead and put my email down in the messages down below. If you can send that over to me, I will do my best to be able to produce some, depending on the color that's on the file, if that makes any sense.
It's just black and white, simple.
Even better.
Dope. Thank you, Charlie. Those are cool. Michael has definitely mentioned those before that you were working on those. So I would love to see one of those. Check it out. Spaceship Savannah.
Yeah, so we're working on starting the Houston chapter. We're up to, I think, 15 members now. One thing that I don't know where to find it, I want to, because I'm putting on my own little posters and stuff, the QR code, just in general, so people can just scan it, get to the website instead of me having to guide them to the website. I was wondering if anybody has that.
Yeah, let me get that for you right now.
And then I'm just going to add into here, Savannah. That's a great call out. Something that Hayden and myself actually been talking about is doing a like a shared Google Drive. So that's going to have all these different posters, flyers, QR codes, kind of whatever we're generating, and it's going to be open to everybody. So if you do need it, we'll be able to kind of direct you guys to that point of it.
Okay.
So then it'll just all be in one shared place instead of having to kind of go around and click through a bunch of different links.
Yeah, I've just been kind of making my own. I made my own Excel sheet for the member account and stuff like that. But the hardest thing, I need to buy a flag because I think that would be a good recruiting point. It's hard having just a poster on a table or like a piece of paper on a table versus a big flag that everyone sees. But then the QR code, I think, is a big one because I've had a couple people ask where to sign up, and then I have to guide them through the steps on signing up.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually going to drop my Instagram in the chat here. So if anybody wants to hit me up, I will gladly share with you kind of the stuff I created whenever I was starting the West Virginia chapter.
Okay.
I mean, we went through many different ideas, and some of them worked, some of them didn't. But there's a lot that stuck, and I'll gladly share that over to you guys, and you can just modify it from West Virginia to your own chapter.
Perfect. Appreciate it.
Let me get that. I got the QR code for you. Hold on.
And Keith, looks like you got your hand up. What's up, man?
Yeah, I wanted to. Hayden had commented about a chapter in Pennsylvania. What city was that in?
Give me 1 sec, buddy, and I will look. Let me get this in there for you. There's the link to the QR code. Also, if you ever use ChatGPT or anything like that, if you just take the URL from the page and then just tell ChatGPT to create your QR code with that URL, it'll spit you out one pretty quickly. Let me see. Looks like it's in Hazleton, around the Hazleton, Pennsylvania area.
I haven't heard about that. I'm not even sure where that is, so it's probably a little ways away. So I am, like I've told you, I am working on trying to get one here in the York, PA area. The bar that I hang out, Aviator Brew Hub, I put together a flyer. I finally got it up this past week at their location. I described what we do, things, the different things we have, how many people we have. I got the QR code on the bottom. I also created my own email address. I did Keith, BDOA @gcom.com. So it's just that, so they can, that's on the, so when people go to the bar, they'll see that. So I'm hoping that'll pick up some people, and the code's right there for them to get in for the to join. And I also I keep the code on my phone. That way, when anybody asks about it, I just open them up, they scan it, and boom, they're right in. So hopefully, I can start pulling some people in.
Nice. I know that's how Tyler started off as well. He created a Gmail with BDOA in it, and he kind of shared that around. So that was super helpful for him. There's also, don't forget, we have that like 10% off code. It's just Beerbud. So anytime you're trying to recruit, I mean, it's $14.99, but with you get another $1.50 off at least, and that kind of helps some people. So you might try to throw that out there as well.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, Keith, I definitely use that quite a bit, that Beerbuds code, especially if people were, just in the initial conversations of wanting to join or not wanting to join. It almost was an incentive to be like, well, I'll give you $1 off if you join today type thing.
Right.
So.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Spaceship, Savannah?
Yeah, so one of my things that I've been trying to use as a selling point is the fact that currently it's lifetime. Is there a member number that you're looking at making it not lifetime? Just so I'm mainly just curious for myself, but that is a selling point.
5,000. I'm thinking around 5,000. We're gonna switch it over. So the price is gonna go up, and the lifetime membership is going to be dropped.
Okay.
The length of it, I'm not too sure. I've been thinking maybe 2 years. I don't know if I want to drop all the way down to 1 year right away, but it is a possibility.
Yeah.
Obviously, as we continue to grow, there's more and more assets and more benefits within the organization. So the price is going to go up and the length is going to go down. So
it's a pretty good selling point currently.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's going to happen at some point. But
5,000. I would say 5,000 is probably where it's going to be at. I'll probably open it up to a vote and see what everyone's thinking, but 5,000 is probably where it's going to be.
Ross?
Right? Got a dog instead of a cat this time.
Yes, we're collecting new animals as it goes, apparently. But onto the idea of when we hit 5,000, switching over to a non-lifetime, would you be open to also just like a larger lump sum for the card to become a lifetime member? Like pay a larger lump sum at the start and just become a lifetime member?
Yeah, so like pay like a premium. I haven't thought about that, but I don't see why not. Yeah.
Because I figured a lot of people would probably want to do that instead of having to keep up, like you said, every 2 years or whatever, renewing a card. Just go ahead and spend extra in one lump sum.
Yeah, I like that idea. That's a solid idea. That'll probably be the direction that we go. Cool.
And the dog's name is Toad, by the way.
Toad?
Yes.
What's up, Toad? I would love to hear from some of the other people that. Oh wait, I think we have one more hand. Savannah, are you raising your hand again?
Yeah, I just saw a dog, so I had to show my cat.
Who else got animals? It would be cool to hear from some of the other people that maybe haven't talked. Benjamin, I see that you're in here. Do you want to jump in here and maybe comment on the San Jose chapter and just introduce yourself as one of the new presidents?
Trying to get the microphone going.
There you go, boss.
How's it going, guys? Benjamin over here, San Jose chapter. We're just trying to make it big out here. I mean, it's a city of over 1 million people, so pretty sure I could hit, up to 100 or something. So far, it's just a bunch of family, friends, close bys. We're all just beer drinkers, so we're trying to get events going, local breweries, bars, and such, and we're trying to print out QR codes, like put them in the back of our phones. That way, like it's a lot easier when like people see the card and they're like interested. They're like, "Oh, what's that?" Well, just fucking QR code. Check it out, kind of thing. So, yeah, we're in the process of getting that going, and we'll see how far we make it.
Dope, man. Appreciate that. Do you have any ideas of what types of events that you want to do?
So far we've gone to like this local brewery, like kind of like rent out this like big area with a bunch of tables and such, and just get like a big crowd of us going, so like people could like walk by, see, you know, what's all the fuss. It's just a bunch of dudes and girls just partying up and such, and you know, get like chugging competitions and such like that. Anything just to get people's attention, and then that way they get intrigued and they, you know, come up to us, ask, or we go up to them and, you know, tell them about the movement.
Solid. I like that you guys are just doing like casual hangouts and events and like stuff like that. I think a lot of people, when they think about chapters and events, they think of like kind of the stuff like these that I do, the hot dog eating contest or the other national events that we do. So I would like to kind of break that out and talk about it a little bit. So every month I try to do at least one sort of national event where everyone can be involved. So we usually do either, and we rotate it. We'll do one in-person event, then we'll do a chapter-based event, and then we'll do like a virtual-based event. And that way, if you are part of a chapter, you can get involved locally and like meet up with them and try to win the championship plaque and do all that kind of stuff. And then we'll also have virtual competitions. So like this 250 poster that we're doing, that helps with people that are not necessarily in a chapter that can get going. So
yeah, awesome.
And then also just kind of going on to, you know, what you guys were talking about. Whenever I started, hard to see right now with the glare, but we did little cards. And then on the back of them, we also had a QR code. Same exact thing. It was the direct link right to the chapter page. So they could go right to it, sign up right there on the spot. And it was a lot easier to have them do it while you were there to help them out, you know, versus relying on them, especially after drinking a few beers, to do it later on and then forgetting.
I got you, Marquele. Yeah, you want to jump in here? Can't raise your hand. I got you, man.
Oh, what's up, everybody? I'm Marquele. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm member 2107. My wife was just out here. My phone's dying, so she's actually member 2108. Just want to step in here, say what's up, introduce myself from Texas. Y'all probably see me and my buddy Ricky Williams doing shotguns all the time. I love everybody that participates in shotguns. That's me and Ricky. We worked together and we started. It was really like a couple months ago. We started what's called Shotgun Sunday. Fun thing about Shotgun Sunday was we do like 15 shotguns and have to go to work the next morning. My wife here had to deal with us, but it's funny. But I do love to see everybody shotgun and bring us all together. But one thing I love to hear and I love to see is like the competitions between. Hold on, my wife is trying to tell me how to put this through the table good. Okay, one thing I do love to see is the competition. I'm a very competitive person. I'm an athlete through and through. I was raised by a Vietnam Marine, so it's just one of those things where I just love competition. So one thing I've been talking about, because you recently posted, which state has the best drinkers? Everybody knows this. Nobody's going to beat Texas. I want y'all to understand this. West Virginia, Pennsylvania, California, I'll call everybody out. So one thing I was talking to Hayden about was we should do, especially I didn't realize that the birthday was the birthday of BDOA was coming up. We should do an annual like Olympics for the state, you know, come up with some events, whether it's shotguns, which we see that went to Texas. As y'all can see, I'm going to brag really hard about Texas, but we see the shotgun went to Texas. But what I've been trying to do is come up with some events where you can post a video or send a video in. I say post it so everybody sees it and just represent for your state, represent for your chapter. We've been talking about the push for building chapters. So I do think, like, as a state, I think I heard Pennsylvania has a chapter. There's some other states with multiple chapters. Texas has got Houston. So I think, like, to push the growth for chapters, that's a bonus point for your state. If you got 5 chapters in your state, then, hey, your state starts off with 5 points. If you don't, if you got 0 chapters, then, you know, you're coming from the ground up. But in the spirit of camaraderie and getting to know each other and things like that, I love things like this. I was in a motorcycle club for a while, and We were international, actually, so I love riding, going to meet other people in different states. If y'all come to Texas, come to Dallas. Hayden can tell you, I live in dive bar heaven. There's literally a dive bar there's 4 dive bars almost in walking distance from my house. If we can go there and just hang out, I'm a dive bar guy. But I do think it would be cool to do something like the Beer Drink of America Olympics. Whether that's a shotgun contest, you post a video of how fast you can do a shotgun. If you can't shotgun, then maybe you're a chug person, you know? I'll come up with something, and we'll talk about it more, but I hope everybody will be on board to do something like that. Just like I said, the spirit of camaraderie and just making it fun. You know, I like having fun with people and things like that. So also, because it is Shotgun Friday, anybody got their beers ready? We can do a shotgun together. If you got a bottle, you can chug it. You gonna do it? Or you gonna wait? Mm-hmm. Okay. My wife is gonna get on camera. She is not the best shotgunner, but she is gonna do it just for everybody on here. So everybody, if you're gonna do it, turn your mics on. Let's go. Let's have fun.
Oh damn! Hold up, I'm trying to get a beer real quick. Hold up.
Wait up.
Let's turn the other way.
There we go.
Yeah, no pouring it on the ground this time. Jacob's in here. I know Jacob likes to do shotgun.
Yep.
Pour it
I'm
on the
in
ground this time.
I've seen a couple videos.
We have a beer in or out at this point.
Hell yeah!
We were waiting to do a shot. It was like, oh, I'm just gonna go grab a beer. So
Boxer's wanting to try to shotgun a beer too. He's like, "Is that for me?"
All right, let me know whenever y'all ready.
1 second.
Bottle. Oh, Ryan needs a second.
Prost.
Over here with bottles. We didn't get the memo.
Yeah, I was sick for the memo, I guess.
I went to get a bottle at first, and then I'm like,
Ready now.
Yeah, he's got the.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Get it.
Here we go. I love it, man. This is really, hey, I love things like this.
It's the elevation.
I love people that just that elevation. I have heard that word.
He's in Texas.
The lack of elevation.
I know.
Feel as much?
So I like this. I like Markel's idea of. I mean, I see your shotguns all the time. It is dope. I would love to do something for the birthday. So if anybody else, Markel, if you have other ideas, or anybody else has any events that we can easily do virtually where you can just record yourself, if we can get like maybe 5 going, and we can all post those and do those on the birthday, I'll throw up some prizes and I will send everyone some stuff. So whoever wins the competitions. But we'd probably need to kind of figure that out in like the next week or so. That way everyone has enough time to get ready. So
maybe if you even want to, if anybody wants to get like a Facebook group message going, or if you want to be a part of the planning Instagram group or Facebook group, we can do that message group. Let's just do it. I mean,
yeah. So if you're interested in doing that, message me and then I'll set up the group. Markel will be in there. I'll be in there, and then whoever wants to be, involved with doing some events and stuff like that, let's make it happen. Do we have any other ideas? Yeah. What's up?
My phone's in, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see y'all later, man.
Later, man.
Later.
Who's got their? If you got your hand up, you go for it.
One of the things for the 2-year, I don't have an idea for a competition or something, but I think it would be really cool to have a nationwide charities event. Whatever proceeds from the competition, whatever could go towards a charity, because I think I'm working on doing a charity for our next meeting. It'll be our first charity, but I think going from chapter to nationwide I think that'd be really, really dope.
Okay. Yeah, I'm always down to give back to charity. I think we should be doing good in our community, both at the local level and at the national level. If we can pull something off like that, I would love to see that happen. Like I said, in the hot dog contest, we donated to. There's this big Earth globe that's in downtown Salem, in my area, which I loved when I was growing up. I loved going and seeing that, and it's kind of fallen into ruin. So we recycled cans and then we gave back to that kind of cause. So if there's a way that we can kind of come together and raise money that way, I'm all about it. So what's up, Rye?
So I just have a small like technical question. So with I know you have like a map that has the dots of like where the members are from.
Mm-hmm.
Say you're moving to a different state, what would be like, could I just message you and be like, hey, I'm here, would you like to change my dot?
Yeah. So if you would like to move or have me change your location, I do everything manually now. I just don't have the system or anything set up that's outside of my scope. So if you want to move locations or anything, just message me and then I can do that. And then once that happens, we can talk about who's in your area, your new area, and then we can try to connect you with other members around you.
Because we're moving up to like Lexington area in Kentucky from North Carolina. So
you got a guy right there. Big Blue over there.
Big UK fan, I guess. Yeah, I can see your hat.
Yeah, no, actually, I just moved to Lexington myself. So
okay, awesome. So I'm moving up there like October 1st-ish. I'll follow your Instagram and reach out around that time.
Yeah, for sure. We'll definitely link up and we'll get something going.
Awesome.
LA chapter, I see you.
Hey, how's it going? Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, so I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Claudia. She's probably tied with me as like the top recruiter for LA. I think she's very personable, and I think that's kind of like one of the fastest, quickest ways to get members to join when they have that face-to-face interaction. And usually it's like families or friend members that like show up to bars for like birthdays or whatever events we do, and she has like charisma to just like seal the deal within like a day or even that moment. So I think like that speaks to like just the warmth and the humanity that comes, I think, in community, which is the beer drinkers of America, you know. I wish I could definitely be more hands-on around the clock. So she definitely is like my go-to in terms of like relieving my duty of not having to always be on the clock with recruiting. So I thank her for that. And then in terms of volunteering and good causes, she actually came up with a recent cause for at-risk youth that she works with and has experience with. So we have a personal thread that we have. So we're disseminating that information for like the chapter members who want to contribute to that. So yeah, I totally agree with giving back to the community. And then I know we still have the $100 that we haven't spent to be a chapter. And one of our other members, Jamie, she has like a friend who I believe does designs, and she wanted to kind of modify our sticker. So I would like just to support locally if they're up for it, and obviously by running it by our chapter, if we meet quorum and everybody's on board, like I wouldn't mind using, if everybody's okay, that money for us to come up with the chapter design, obviously with the approval of like Hayden and everybody, just to kind of like spark interest in different demographics, I feel, you know, because I personally like the classic, more simpler design, but I just feel like there's so much nuance all over the country and everybody has different preferences. I think the classic design is great. It's very Americana, but I just feel like for whatever reason, I don't know, just to mix it up. So I'm okay with that. And I definitely do want to buy the new design that Hayden sent over this week, just because I think the more exposure, the better. But yeah, I'll definitely try to see if I could hit her up again to see if her cousin could do a design. I could run it by the chapter. And then last but not least, thank you so much for the holder, because as we all know, if we drink, we kind of tend to get a little bit sauced up, and we tend to intermingle a little bit too much for like 6 hours. And after the 8th hour of drinking, things get a little bit foggy. we've all been there where we have to go collect our belongings the next morning at the bar. So yeah, just be safe, have fun, and hey, thank you guys. Love you guys.
Love you too, buddy, man. That's great. We're gonna have to put like an air tag on you and make sure we keep track of you so we don't lose you. So that would be. I mean, I've seen on the Facebook groups a lot of the state specific ones. They're going for their own designs, and I would love to see that. What we have, like the normal design that we have of the logo, it's great for an overarching umbrella kind of logo. But I would love to see some more state specific things for designs, logos, whatever it might be. So I would love to see that kind of come to fruition and have you guys start developing stuff. And that goes for everyone across the country, within your chapters, within your state. I would love to see you guys make this kind of thing your own and show more state pride. So that's kind of what Marquele was getting into as well, right? State pride and showing off. So I love that idea. I did want to add, I'm not sure if everyone is aware of this. So when you do start a chapter, you get your own chapter based page. And then anytime you do recruit someone, you get $1 back from that membership. So that goes directly into the chapter, and then the chapter can decide through a vote or through a quorum, like we were just talking, and then you can vote to use that money for whatever you would like to do. So that money is paid out at $100. Every time that you recruit 100 members, you get paid out, and then you can use that for whatever you wish. A lot of the time, other times, I do provide funds for the local competitions that you guys do. So then you can have a contest winner, and then it'll be $100 grand prize. One thing that Tyler was successful about doing in West Virginia is that he would go directly to the bar and they would match that $100. So anytime there was a grand prize, he got it up to $200. So $100 from BDOA and then $100 from the local bar too. So that's all about leveraging the weight of the community. But I want to give back to you guys and make sure you guys can come together and throw these events, throw contests, competitions, whatever it might be, just to give you guys a little bit. $100 ain't much, but it's like the bragging rights behind it. It's fun to say that I'm a champion. So, Ryan, do you still have your hand up, or is that from earlier?
Yeah, I do. Just a quick little thing I wanted to add, like idea-wise, for the Discord. So after last month's meeting, me, Raymond, and a few other guys did like a little bit of an after party almost. We just chatted for a while in the voice chat for gaming, and I was thinking, just for an extra thing, instead of using the gaming, is there any way we could do like just a general voice chat? Yeah, Sir Craig was there, just because it was fun to like meet up with members, or like talk to members from a different area, and just kind of get to know everyone on a more personable level. And it's a small thing, but just an extra like group in the Discord would be a cool thing to have.
So whatever we want to do with the Discord, more or less we can do. I am not a gamer by any means. Someone helped me set that up at the very beginning of Beer Drinkers, and it's grown to like over 400 members. So there's quite a lot of you guys in there, and I know you're posting pictures and doing all that stuff constantly. So I would like to see Discord become a little bit more involved. So hosting gaming communities, hosting events, doing this voice channel that you're talking about, all these types of things. I would like to see that happen within the Discord. We do have, go ahead.
I was gonna say, because the Discord is fun, because like I went like last year in November, I went to like Bradenton, Florida area, and the Discord is fun because you can talk directly to so many different members from around the country.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to I reached out, I was like, hey, I'm gonna be in this area for a week. Any good bars? Who wants to come hang out? So I got to meet a few of the guys that were all from that Tampa, Bradenton area. So that was super fun. I just thought having a voice chat where you could actually talk and voice chat with those people would be a pretty cool thing to have.
Are you pretty proficient with Discord? Do you know how to handle all that kind of stuff?
God, no. This is the this is the only thing I have in there. I have no clue how to use it. I figured out how to text and join people, or join groups on it, and that's it.
Okay. I just need help on that aspect. So if we can find, we do have Sandwich. He's from Houston, and he's been running it, and he's been doing a great job, but he also has a life that he has to do. So we would love to see if someone else can step in and help with that. let me know, and then we can develop the Discord even more. So we got like 5 minutes now. We can jump into another meeting if everyone wants to hang out a little bit longer and bullshit and talk. Otherwise,
I like to bullshit and talk.
Okay.
I always enjoy that. It's fun.
It is quite entertaining, to say the least. So I mowed a total of about 6 acres worth of grass and trimmed about 3 acres worth of grass today. And in Florida, that is a very rough thing to do. Not sure if that pertains to what happened, but I was doing a shotgun with one of my brother-in-laws, and I missed a lot of what happened.
Okay.
Just real quick, I'm about to head out. Prost to everybody. I'm saving my last sip here.
Last swig, huh?
Prost.
Cheers, buddy. Everyone.
Spaceship Savannah.
Spaceship Savannah.
Spaceship Savannah.
It's funny because my wife Savannah got her to join. Oh, you can't see that. There we go. So this is whose laptop that I'm on.
Every time you say your wife Savannah, it's giving like my girlfriend goes to another school, so she has to come say hi next time. Unfortunately.
Stand by.
No. Oh, here I am. Hello.
Savannah, I'm sorry he put you on the spot. Hey, as a fellow girl, I didn't mean to do this to you. Actually, I take it back. My bad.
Say it.
It is so nice to meet you. I'm sorry he's hijacking your Google account.
Thank you. It's okay. I think I had it on a meadow before he changed it to space also. He could have kept it in the fairy meadow, by the way.
He does space every time,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I'm a spaceman. Anyways, y'all have a great evening. Prost.
Prost. Take it easy.
Later, spaceman. Let's see. So if you guys do want, there's another link right there. If you guys want to jump into there and bullshit and talk a little bit longer, you can do that. Otherwise, thank you guys for all coming. Reach out to me, reach out to Tyler, Instagram, Facebook, email, whatever it might be, reach out to us. And we'll just keep building this thing. We're looking for more input from all of you guys, so I'd love to hear it.
Thanks.
So make sure you click on that link if you're trying to hang out, because there's only a minute left in this chat. So if you got bullshit, I know.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Jake, it was good seeing you, buddy.
Yep.
PVR, I love it.
Yeah.
I will see y'all in the hangout. Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you
I
shortly.
gotta get ready for work
adios.
tomorrow.
Cool. Later, Jacob. Good seeing you, buddy. Everyone else, jump over if you're trying to jump in here.